Now Bangladesh is witnessing a wave of protest. The capital Dhaka is on the edge, with the demonstrations in different pockets by different groups and also for different reasons. And here's what is in fact been happening in Dhaka. Students have been protesting the death of a class 12 student who, according to the protesters, say died because he was given the wrong treatment by the hospital. Now the authorities have deployed military personnel after the protesters broke down the gates and shattered the glass pane to the hospital. The authorities at the DMRC college, in a press conference, claimed that 3 people been killed in the clashes. However, the Dhaka Metropolitan Police said that over 100 students were injured but no one was killed. The situation had been simmering for quite a few days before it escalated to a larger unrest on the 16th of November. An 18-year-old who was suffering reportedly from dengue was admitted to the Dhaka National Medical College. Now 2 days later this student died and the student's roommates claimed that wrong treatment was given to him, otherwise he would have survived. On the 21st of November, few of the deceased friends began protesting outside of the hospital on Sunday. The army was deployed after law and order worsened. The student leaders who had spearheaded the July-August mass surprising are reportedly planning to launch a political party by early February 2025, and they say that they want to contest the next general election. The Bangladesh police has detained a senior priest of the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, or the ISKCON Chinma, Krishna Das. Now Das is set to be a strong advocate for the rights of the Hindu minorities in the country. The detention has come amidst tensions over the question of minority rights, and this has fueled the fire. The Origal Commissioner Rizal Karim Malik of the Dhaka Metropolitan Police's detective branch has confirmed that Krishna Das has been taken into custody. He was detained after a complaint was lodged against him. Now the Indian Ministry of External Affairs has expressed deep concerns over the arrest and denial of bail to Krishnadas. India has urged Bangladesh to ensure the safety and security of Hindus, and indeed of all minorities in Bangladesh. Now Krishna Das has been in trouble with the law enforcement agencies before as well. There was a case that had been filed against him in October after he led a rally in Chaitong against the police's dict that there he was accused of disrespecting the Bangladeshi flag. The local media reports say that ISKCON priest will be handed over to the designated police station. Many supporters of Krishna Das gathered outside of Bangladesh's detective branch office protesting against his detention. In a third incident, the protesters also surrounded the office of a newspaper, they demanding that it should shut down its operations. Now the hundreds who gathered there accused the news organization of backing the Awami League during Shah's tenure. The security personnel are on alert at the office as protesters surrounded the building and raised slog.
Those who were accomplices of the dictator government, those who were against Bangladesh, these accomplice media include Pru Star and Kala. They should be closed in Bangladesh. We are still protesting peacefully. If the government doesn't listen to our demands, we will go for tougher programs.
Tracking the story very closely for us as centers this report. Listen in.
The Indian government has sharply reacted to the arrest and denial of bail of Chinmoy Krishna Das. He's an ISKCON leader and a Bangladeshi Hindu, and in a sharply with a statement the Indian government pointed out that there have been several cases of attacks against minorities, especially Hindus, and advise the UN government to take care of minorities, especially of course Hindus. Now essentially we know that the relationship between New Delhi and the new UNIS government in Dhaka remains fragile, and there have been several protests happening in the country as well. India of course remains concerned, and in the past as well the Indian government had advised the Union government to take care of minority, but the situation continues quite precarious for many members of the Hindu community. in the country, and it looks like it will take some time before New Delhi's relationship with the new government in Dhaka could normalize, and the current situation of Hindu minorities only adds to the chasm between the two sides. Thanks for watching this video.